And what was up with those people in Subway, dude?
They're fucking always staring. It's like always an issue. I
don't get why they were staring at us.
I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy.
What's up, guys? This is Brian.
Jesse.
You're watching MMA the hard way
in the car.
Well, Ultimate Fight Night.
Yep. Brazil.
And we broke down the prelims last time, so now it's time for the main card.
Yep.
5 fights. You know, I don't always have like huge expectations on the Fight Night cards, but man, these 5 fights are shaping up to be pretty good.
Yeah, and you know what? You're gonna see a lot of Brazilian action versus non-Brazilian, so you know they're gonna go in there with a vengeance.
Man, so how about you start us off with the first one?
Right on. First fight: Charles Oliveira versus Andy Ogle. What can you say? I mean,
yeah, Andy Ogle is in the UFC almost based surely on his heart, his this desire to just give everything he's got, and Dana just loves that.
Dana loves that. He does love that.
And he has pulled off a win. So it's not like he's just sitting there and he's like some charity case, you know? But Oliveira, in Brazil, hungry, coming off 2 losses. I think that Ogle is just totally going to be outmatched, and I think he's going to get probably like guillotined in the first round.
Subs or something like that. Yep. Up next, you want to break this one down, my friend?
Yeah. So you got this relative newcomer, Nicholas Musoke. I'm mispronouncing, he's a Swedish guy, going up against Viscardi Andrade. Now both of them, I believe they both made their debut on the Munoz Machida card.
Almost like a little bracket.
Yeah, and they both won their debuts. I think Nicholas armbarred Alicia Sakara, and Viscardi Andrade, he TKO'd Bristol Marunde.
And that's no walking the park right there.
First round. So both coming in with some steam. You got the Nicholas is, I think he's 11-2, and hasn't lost a fight in 3 years.
Wow.
And then you got Andrade, who's his last 5 fights he's finished.
He's a finisher.
Yeah, so, you know, looks like some pretty sweet action. And it ain't a gimme fight, you know? Both relatively ranked.
A finisher in Brazil? Come on, what can you say?
Yeah, seriously.
Up next, Erick Silva versus Takenori Sato.
Yeah, so Sato, guy coming over from Dream, I think. Or, no, it's Deep. Yeah, Deep. I get those promotions mixed up. And making his debut against a game Erick Silva. And, you know, I think about Erick Silva sort of like the way, Roger Huerta. Yeah. You know, how he was so exciting to watch. You know?
He had that persona, that image that, you know, the UFC just loves to grab and just market, and he's a finisher. He's not a point fighter.
Yeah. So maybe we'll see, you know,
highlight real knockout, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, he got beat down pretty good by Kim. Last fight out, but gosh, Kim was just on a tear.
Oh yeah, he's just he was another level that fight.
Yeah, so might be a little bit of a beat down there.
Yep. Up next, Ronaldo Jacare versus Francis Carmont.
Yeah, Jacare, man. The guy that nobody's calling out.
Abu Dhabi specialist, man. That guy's no joke.
Gosh, you know what? This is one of those fights where I've been wanting someone to face Carmont that will force him to have to not get finished or finish the fight, because Carmont's made of kind of an art form out of almost point fighting. You know, he's won his last 3 fights with decision.
TriStar, you said it right.
He's got incredible conditioning and all that, but here he's going up against a guy that nobody in the UFC wants to go to the ground.
Yeah. I mean, the guy's just he's a jiu-jitsu master. Yeah. One of the few people that took him out once was Braulio Estima, and that's like the best. Yeah. I mean, what can you say? Yeah.
So this should be pretty interesting. You know?
Yep. It's gonna be. I see a submission there. That's me. Yeah. You know what? What can I say? Salivating at the mouth. Yeah. What we've been waiting for. Machida versus Mousasi. What?
It's worth watching this entire fight card to watch this main event. I've been wanting to see these two fight each other.
Oh, me too.
You know, and to see them both fight at middleweight, incredible. You got Mousasi dropping down to middleweight for the first time.
I'm just hoping the cut's good, but you know what? They're gonna come in there with energy and with power.
I think a lot will be proven if Mousasi is looking nice and fresh at the weigh-ins and makes weight, maybe even comes in, you know,
like a pound under just to mess with people.
I don't know, you know, but like if he's looking fresh and he's on weight, it's on.
He's a beast. He's no slouch. I mean, he's world renowned. Come on.
I mean,
pride. I mean, you could just go. You could follow his. You know,
Mousasi,
career.
I've been a fan of his since before Strikeforce. You know, just watching him. You know, before King Mo beat him, he I think was on a 15-fight win streak.
That's just ridiculous.
And he was just like the dude.
Yeah.
You know.
But I mean, come on. Machida, this guy just throws kicks from nowhere.
Machida's win over Couture, his win over Munoz. Oh, it was heartbreaking to see that.
Yeah, I know.
But he is on fire, dude. No. I think Machida has found his home at middleweight.
I personally thought that when he was at 205, I mean, he was doing good. He was doing good, but I thought his optimal for his physique, 185 is where he's got to be.
And Mousasi, you know, he sort of starts off sort of slow. You know, he's got that kind of prodding, like I'm about to fall asleep, kind of look about him.
Almost like a sleeper. They just bam, boom, just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I see that all the time.
So this should be very interesting, you know, to see who's gonna be the dude. You know, I think this is definitely, in my mind, this is very close to you know, whoever wins this is gonna get a title shot.
And you know what, that fight's gonna be explosive. I see this. I mean, they're both world renowned. They're both ex-champions. I mean, great fight.
Yeah. So should be a pretty sick card coming up Wednesday. So again, check us out on MMA the Hard Way. Please subscribe, share this with your friends. And got a lot of really cool jiu-jitsu videos coming out of this last Subfighter tournament.
Nice.
So probably 20 videos or something like that.
Nice.
You know, and it's just taking a while to get through all the footage and everything. So, all right, thanks a lot, and check you out next time.
Take care, my friends.